Hello everybody, Scani here, reporting to you. Today, I'm going to be introducing you to my new show, Legal Human Trafficking, where I show you the latest transfer deals. I've decided to name it Legal Human Trafficking because that pretty much is what the transfer market is. It's legal human trafficking at this point. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Jadon Sancho. Borussia Dortmund has been talking lots with Man United about a deal for Jadon Sancho. Borussia Dortmund originally valued him at 120 million euros. Manchester United offered half that price, and now they have kind of met in the middle at about 100 million euros. The deal has not been finalized yet, but my latest sources have told me that they have valued him at around 100 million. So they've come to the middle, kind of. Next deal. Kai Havertz. Bayern, Leverkusen, and Chelsea have both valued him at around £90 million. So they're closing on that deal. Chelsea, after last season, they didn't spend any money because they were banned from the transfer window. So they have lots of money to spare. They've bought Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech already. So if they can get Kai Havertz in as well, they will have a brilliant team for going into the Champions League next season. Next up, Jack Grealish. Now, this is a very interesting deal. We have Arsenal recently expressing interest in Grealish. They have not made any offers yet, but they have expressed some interest in Grealish. Man United also have expressed some interest in Grealish. However, Manchester United has been focusing a lot on Jadon Sancho. So I'm guessing whether the Jadon Sancho deal falls through or not will determine whether they buy Jack Grealish. Also, Manchester City, they expressed interest in buying him in June. I'm not sure if they're interested in buying him anymore. It would be a good deal, however, because Leroy Sane has left to Bayern Munich. So it would be a very good deal for Manchester City to get another winger. So that's what's happening with Jack Grealish. Aston Villa have valued him at around £80 million. So it'll be interesting to see who wins the race for Jack Grealish. This is big news for Arsenal. Is Mesut Ozil gonna leave? Now, there are lots of contracts expiring at Arsenal at the moment. They re-signed a lot of players. They've done a few good deals. Re-signed Martinelli. I think they also re-signed Saka as well. So 2 very good deals there. Just re-signed David Luiz. Questionable choice there from Arteta. But now Arteta does not appear keen on re-signing Mesut Ozil. He's not played a lot of games this year. And he's being paid £350,000 a week, so he takes a big transfer of their wage budget. So I think getting rid of him would actually be kind of a good move. He is getting old now. He's slowing down. I think he was injured. That's why he didn't play a few games. But I think getting rid of him is probably the best for the club. But here's the interesting part. There have been rumors that if he does leave, he'll be going to Istanbul. I don't know how or why, but that's just what I've been told. He might be going to Istanbul, which would be interesting to say the least. Leroy Sane arrives in Bayern Munich. I mentioned this before with Man City trying to get Jack Grealish, be a good replacement for Leroy Sane. So he has officially arrived at Bayern Munich. He will be making his debut next season. He'll be adding a bit of youth to the forward line of Bayern Munich. I think under Lewandowski, he might be able to make a good partnership with him. That'd be very good if they could create some sort of partnership with each other. Yeah, that's Leroy Sane at Bayern Munich. Dejan Lovren is heading to St. Petersburg in Russia. They have made a 11 million euro deal for the Croatian from Liverpool. Yeah, I think it's a good bit of dealing. I think it's a good deal for Liverpool. Lovren has been terrible this season. Every time we've put him on, the defense has been very underwhelming. So yeah, and it's an interesting choice by Zenit because they're heading to the Champions League next year. So I'm not exactly sure how Dejan Lovren. So I'm not exactly sure how big man Dejan Lovren will keep him alive in the Champions League. To be honest, it's not like they had much of a chance to begin with. Yeah. So that's Dejan Lovren. Nathan Ake is starting talks with Man City. Man City and Bournemouth have come to an agreement of 41 million euros for the Dutchman. Lots of people have said that lots of people have said it's actually they've paid too much for Nathan Ake, but I believe he'll fit in pretty well for the Man City squad. They have been looking for a good defender to replace Vincent Kompany, and they weren't able to do that, so Fernandinho had to drop back quite a bit. Yeah, so I reckon it'll be a good deal. He's young, but he's still got lots of Premier League experience, and I think he will fit in quite well with Man City. Maybe he won't get as much game time though, unless Manchester City sells someone for whatever reason. But yeah, good deal for Man City, I believe. I think that's a pretty fair price for him. I would definitely be willing to pay that much for him. Lallana has officially signed with Brighton on a free transfer deal from Liverpool. Not too much to say about this one. He's had a good career at Liverpool. I think he has said he's looking forward to the new challenge at Brighton, which is good to hear that he's happy about going to Brighton. I think it is good for him personally as well. He will get a lot more playing time. He's a very good player. He hasn't gotten a lot of playing time now with Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho and Milner mainly dominating the midfield. But yeah, I reckon this will be a good move for him going to Brighton. Get a good amount of playing time, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. This has been Legal Human Trafficking. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to see more of this content, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next report. Goodbye.